You guys watched me drag this 81 Firebird out of a field to rescue it, and you guys gave me over 45,000 views and over 1,000 subscribers. I want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart. We're waiting on parts to work on this thing, so in the meantime, we're going to work on the Cadillac CTS. I hope you guys enjoy this one. Hopefully the next one will be back on the Firebird. All right, let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on my 2003 Cadillac CTS. It has a lot of custom stuff done to it, which is the paint job and the aftermarket body kit. It's a Sonora body kit, which is the front bumper, rear bumper, both side skirts, and the fenders are all Sonora body kit. It only has 69,000 original miles on it. It's in really good condition. There's a few little paint chips and stuff here and there, but overall it's in really good condition. I've already done a bunch of stuff to it already. It's got a brand new radiator in it, new time belt and water pump because the time belt had broke because it is 2003 with it only had 53,000 miles on it when I got it, but the time belt ended up breaking, so I ended up pulling the belt and all that stuff off the heads, put new head gaskets, valves on the heads that got bent, all new time belt and water pump and time belt component. Done a few other things to it. It's got all new shocks all the way around. Brand new tires, a few other things. Oh yeah, the steering angle position sensor was bad on these, and if anybody's had one of these, they've probably experienced it. But when that goes bad, it'll cause the traction control to kick on and off just randomly. You could be driving down the road, and it'll apply the brakes on the front, left, or the right, just depends. And so it'll actually pull on the wheel a little bit on you. And the first time it does it, it's pretty scary, but it's literally only for a second, and then you're fine, and then it might do it again. So went ahead and changed that sensor out, so that hasn't been a problem at all. But we got a few things to tackle on this. The rear window motor regulator, the cable broke. We need to change out the coolant reservoir because the sensor on it, well, I guess I could probably get the sensor, but I'll just change the whole reservoir out. The sensor is bad, so it constantly says check coolant level, but the coolant level is perfectly fine. Put a new wiper motor on it because the wiper motor had gone bad. I also have to put exhaust tips on it because right now the exhaust is ending just inside the bumper, so it needs some tips put on it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to tackle is the rear window motor regulator. I was driving down the road the other day and went to roll the window up and was trying to roll up the driver's side front, and I hit the button for the rear, and for whatever reason the cable snapped, and it sounded like my car got hit by a rock or a gunshot or something, because when the cable broke, it smacked the metal on the inside of the door. So anyway, we're gonna get the door panel pulled off so we can get the regulator changed out. All right, let's do it. All right, so we got the window motor regulator changed out, so it works perfectly fine now. So let's move on to the next thing. All right, so now I'm gonna come in here and remove the tail lights, the third brake light, and then the clear piece of plastic that goes around the license plate that covers over the reverse light. So let's get these off here so we can get them wrapped. Okay, so I got the tail lights off and the tail panel here. This lens is separating on the bottom. If you look closely, you can see it's green and nasty dirtiness behind there. So I'm gonna get that lens popped off of there so that I can get it cleaned up on the backside, and then we'll get it re-glued down, and then we'll get these all wrapped up. So let's do it. All right, so I got all that stuff cleaned up and I let it sit inside overnight so it can get all dry because the inside of the taillights got a little bit wet from washing them off and stuff. So everything's nice and dry now, so we're gonna get them wrapped. So first I'm gonna start with this piece that goes around the license plate there. So we're gonna get that wrapped and then we'll move on to the taillights. All right, let's do it. All right, so that's one done. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so for doing the tail lights, it's actually going to be easier to do it on the vehicle so I can actually pull and stretch the film. So I'm going to come in here and get all this dirt and crap cleaned up from behind the tail lights so I can get them remounted, and then we'll get them wrapped too. All right, so I was putting the tail on the lenses, and as I was pulling on to get it tight, the lenses actually started to pop off. So I stopped recording, pulled the lenses off, cleaned up all the sealant on the backside, got them resealed, have them drying right now. So once they're dry, we can get back to tinting them. So for now, I'm gonna move on to the exhaust pipes. The tips that I got are just a hair bigger than the cutouts, and so I'm gonna have to modify. I already went over here and modified where I need to cut out so that they'll actually fit in there and not vibrate on it. So let's get these cut up so these will fit right, and then we can get the exhaust and stuff all finished up.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo. Go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip it.
All right, so we got the area for the exhaust tips all cut out and ready to go. We're still waiting on the taillights to dry and the license plate panel for that to all dry up. So while that's doing that, I'm going to let those dry overnight, but we're going to move on to getting the car jacked up so I can get the rest of the exhaust all finished up so we can get those tips on there. And then tomorrow we'll get back to the tenting. All right, let's get the car in the air. All right, so we got the car all jacked up in there. Now we're going to come underneath and we're going to get the rest of the exhaust pipe fitted up. As you can see up under here, the exhaust pipe ends right there and right there. So we just need to come in here and get the exhaust all mocked up so we can get it fitted up and make sure that it sticks out with the right amount and all that stuff. So anyways, let's get it all mocked up and then we'll get it burned in.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody ends.
All right, so we got the passenger side all fitted up and it's looking really nice. Fits really good. Doesn't stick out too far. Doesn't even stick out past the end of the bumper. I think it looks pretty good. The shape of it with these hard lines and stuff, I think matches really well with the hard lines on the body. So anyway, let's get the passenger side one all burned in and then we'll move on to the driver's side.
I'm a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just...
All right, so I'm gonna come in here and get it all tacked in place. And then after we get the other side mocked up and tacked in place, we'll get it pulled out and we'll get a final weld on it and then we'll get it reinstalled. So let's get this tacked up so we can move on to the other side.
Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody ends stain from the people who deceive me. Muddy ends break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I want to be first.
All right, so we got the exhaust all tacked in place. We need to get it off here so we can get a final weld on it. I left the tips to where they're removable so that the part doesn't stick through there. Otherwise, it'd be kind of difficult to get it out. And then I'll just attach the tip to the pipe with the clamp so that in the future, anybody wants to change anything out, they can get it out without having to worry about damaging the fiberglass and stuff. So anyway, we're gonna get this off here, get a final weld on it, then we'll get it back in, get it off jack stands, and then we'll move on to changing out the coolant reservoir because we're still letting the taillights set up. So, all right, let's get this off here and get a final weld.
The right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody ends stain from the people who deceive me. Muddy ends break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
All right, I just want to take a second or whatever, and I want to thank everybody again for the last video, all you guys' participation. I've gained over 1,000 subscribers, and it's had over 45,000 views. I know you guys are excited about the Firebird build, so am I. As soon as the parts get here, we'll jump back into it. I'm sorry for the delay. I hope you hang in there, so let's get back to the Cadillac. All right, so it's the next day. It started getting too dark last night to film. Anyway, I ended up getting the exhaust all finished up as far as installing it. I got the tip set on here. I still need to come in and weld in some hangers and then put some clamps on it so that the tips are removable. So anyway, let's get these hangers on here. We'll get the clamps in and then we'll get it down off the jack stands. All right, so for the exhaust hanger, I'm going to use this style of hanger. There's a bolt right here that's holding an old bracket. I'm going to undo that bolt or whatever, put this in there and then weld it in and then do the same on the other side. So, all right, let's get these things installed. All right, so we got the exhaust all finished up. Let's get this thing down off the jack stands and move on to doing the reservoir. All right, well, that other guy's working on getting the Cadillac off the jack stands. I figured I'd take a break for a second and give you guys an update on the Intrepid and the Crossfire. You may have noticed in the background that they're both gone. I ended up selling the Crossfire for $4,200. The guy really liked it. He was getting it as a gift for his girlfriend, and he said that she should really enjoy it, and I believe she will, because it's a pretty nice car. And the Intrepid, I actually ended up, if you remember, I was going to ask $4,000 for it, and a kid came that really wanted it, and he had a 2015 Chevy Cruze with only 92,000 miles on it, and I should be able to sell that thing for $5 to $6 grand. So I ended up getting a couple thousand more than I was asking on the Intrepid, which will make up for all those extra parts I put on there, because I was pretty much, you know, not going to get a profit at selling it for $4,000. But anyway, so I just figured I'd give you guys an update on that. As well as, if you didn't notice, my boat, I took my boat and I'm storing it somewhere else, so I have a little bit more room here. So anyway, all right, let's get back into getting this Cadillac finished up. And done. Man, in case you didn't notice, I ended up getting some help around here. The guy's pretty handy. So anyway, all right, let's move on to the front. All right, we're gonna pop the hood and get in here and change out the coolant reservoir. A little update also, I ordered some brand new headlights for it that are smoked lenses. Yes, I could renew these ones like you guys have seen me do in other episodes, but this gray color that's behind the lens, that'll still be ugly gray. So I'm gonna get some smoked ones, so those look nice. So when those get here, I'll put them on, but unfortunately they're not gonna make it in time for this video. So anyway, let's get under this hood and change out this reservoir. Okay, so this is the reservoir we're gonna change out. The sensor's in the bottom of it, but the reason I'm not just changing the sensor out is because the bottle is also, you know, kind of brown and ugly looking. So anyway, it's kind of a pain to get out of there. So anyway, let's get it out and put the new one in. All right, so we're finished with changing out the reservoir. We're going to move on back to the tail lights, because they should be nice and dry by now. So let's go back there and get those wrapped. All right, so the sealant should be nice and dry. So I'm going to come in here and wipe them down with some prep all and then get them wrapped. So all right, let's do it.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next?
He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they drive the chains, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off.
All right, so I got the taillights wrapped, and that stuff was a pain in the butt. Vivid is supposed to be really good, but it's really stiff and didn't work nearly as good as the off-brand stuff that I bought off Amazon before on the Crossfire. That stuff was super easy to work with. This stuff was a lot harder to get it to bend around corners and have it not get creases and stuff in it, so it was a little bit of a challenge, but I got it done. So anyway, all right, we're gonna move on to the license plate panel, so let's get that area all cleaned up and then get it remounted up.
Even when you feel low, low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go.
All right, so we got the taillights and stuff all wrapped, so now we're gonna get it all washed up. All right, let's get it all washed up because it is filthy. All right, we got it all washed up, so let's go around and take a look. So we got everything we could get done on it with all the parts that we had. Like I said, we're still waiting on the headlights. I'm actually going to put some new front brake pads on it because they're just starting to squeak. The early warning device is saying that they need to be changed. So I will probably be able to do another episode on this. Depends, like I said, just needs the headlights and the brakes, and the interior and stuff needs detailed up still. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys like this one. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this one with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one.